Hey there, it's great to be with you today. My name's Karen Woods, and today I want to come and talk to you about confidence and self-esteem. And these are two words that often are put together around the same kind of feelings, or when we're trying to describe somebody, or maybe even describe ourselves. And so I want to talk to you today about confidence and self-esteem. And are they the same thing, or are they actually different? Well, here's the thing. Most people think they are the same, and they are completely different. So let me try and give you a brief description or an understanding of how they can be different. So you can be confident and have low self-esteem, and that's actually really hard to pick for someone on somebody. But confidence is really how we feel. It's an external thing. So that could be our confidence in external situations, in our relationships, how we fit into society. Self-esteem is an internal thing. And so that's how we feel about our own sense of value, our own sense of worth. So that's really distinctly where the two things are very different. And why is this so important? Because you can be someone who appears very confident and have low self-esteem. And this is really hard to pick. And I guess the reason I wanted to talk about this, because this is something that was me. I was very confident, but had low self-esteem. And so initially I used to think it was that I didn't have a lot of confidence. But a lot of people would say to me, no, you're a very confident person. And I kept thinking, yeah, but I don't feel that way. And that's where I was getting myself all confused. So it was the self-esteem aspect of all of that was the problem for me. And so really starting to understand that helped me go about working on some things for myself to really understand what my value was and what my true sense of purpose is. Now, I don't know if that resonates with you, or you know somebody who's like that, where they say, I don't feel confident, but they might appear to come across confidently. And if that's the case, then it's really about the self-esteem. And so, there are a number of things that you can do. And one of the things that I have done personally is a lot of self-development. A couple of books that I have read that have made a huge impact. Anything that is written by Brené Brown. Don't know if you've heard of this wonderful lady. She also has a YouTube clip, which is quite popular. It's sort of how she got her name out there. And she also, if you have Netflix, she has a documentary on there. It is super powerful, hit you between the eyes, but it's really, she gets into the nuts and bolts of, the self-esteem and the shame and vulnerability. And I think that, I don't know whether it comes with age, but, I'm really past the whole point of, having a mask and trying to pretend you're something that you're not. And I think, as a female, can't speak for men because I'm not a male, but as a female, we tend to put these masks on. That could be through makeup and clothing, or, getting things done to ourselves, or it could, mimic itself in a lot of different ways. Sometimes it can come across as trying to be the jokester in the group. There's so many things that we put on as a mask so that we don't have to deal with the inner issues that we have, which is our self-esteem. And here's the thing that I want to say. We all do it. We've all done it. I don't know anybody who hasn't done it. It's just whether we accept that we can accept that we've done it, and we can accept and start to accept ourselves that we are amazing. You are unique. You're on this earth for a specific reason. And, too often we start to think about those external factors. What do people think of me? And I think in today's world with social media, if you're not smart with your social media, it can absolutely take over your life. You can start doing the comparisons of someone's highlight reel to what is really going on, but you don't know what's been going on in their life. And so it's so important that if you do the inner work, I can't even think of the famous quote, but it says that if you do the inner work, there's nothing on the outside can get in. And it's a bit like, the water doesn't sink a boat because it's only the water that gets in the boat. So if you have a hole in a boat, it's the water that then comes into the boat that sinks the boat. And it's exactly the same. Nothing on the outside can get in if we work on ourselves and really work on what our true worth absolutely is. And I know as a woman, we need our girlfriends. We need that connection. And in a time of, what we're currently going through, that can be really difficult. If you're locked down, if you really have been missing, those girl chats, the lady chats, just being able to shoot the breeze, just being able to have those connections and have those friendships. I really encourage you to, reach out. Get in touch, use FaceTime, you use where you can, the videos to really get into connection. And I know it's not the same, but it's got to be, it's about understanding, okay, what are your needs? What is it that you need from people so that you can get the best out of yourself and really start to work on, how you can become your best self. And so Brené Brown, one book, Gabrielle Bernstein, another great author, Girl Wash Your Face, Super Attractor, really, really awesome book. Rhonda Byrne, The Power, love that book. If you haven't yet watched The Secret, have a watch of The Secret. That's also on Netflix right now. So confidence and self-esteem are two totally different things. And this is so far-reaching because if you have low self-esteem, there's every chance that you are shrinking back in life and you're not living your true self. Why do I know that? Because that's what I do. I'm getting better at it, and I'm not anywhere where I want to be for sure. But here's one thing I do know: as humans, we thrive when we're growing. So if you feel like you are stuck somewhere, feel free to reach out. Happy to have a chat. But really focus on, okay, what are the areas that really make you happy, that you can grow and you can learn, and it starts to unlock different areas in your life, and particularly within inside. So anyway, I hope that helped. Have a great day. I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye for now.